Alright YouTube, this is your boy Baby Ankles. Today I'm going to show you a video on MyTeam. A lot of people are kind of confused and still having issues on how to actually play the right way. As you can see, I got low MT at the moment. I did a lot of auction house swiping and I'm still kind of going with that. So I'm waiting on some of those to go through. I'm showing you my uh, lineups right here. This is how you can have a better lineup, and this is how I found it easier. I watched another YouTuber do this. I don't remember his name, but as you can see, we have this year the system proficiency. It all bases off with your coach. Now, it all really depends on what kind of coach you want. If you want an outside shooting, if you want inside, you want rebounding, defense. Um, I chose Dwayne Casey as perimeter centric. I'd love to have like a Ruby coach or higher, but unfortunately, the gold is like gonna be your best one right now. And I just, like I said, I chose Dwayne Casey. Um, I have two different lineups right now. Of course, this is what I use for weekly challenges. I change it up though every now and then. This was what I used for last week's with the rebounding because Jones Valanciunas and Tyson Chandler were my two better rebounders, so I put those in my starting lineup. Um, and of course, this was my bench. Um, Now, I also want to show you something. As you can see around the ring, where like, for example, Paul George, he's got 92. Now, this, like I said, the coach is perimeter centric. So I'm going to hit R1 four times, or take that back three times. Now his perimeter centric is 92, which is what the green in the air, the circle ring is. Tyson Chandler, his is a 66, but he's also a center. So if I were to move him over here, it boosts that card up because he's a center. So that's why you kind of want to um, watch what you're doing with that. I put Jonas Valanciunas at the center position because his rebounding was better than Tyson Chandler. By just one grade, but still, Tyson Chandler has a better putback. Um, and there you see, I have another update, um, which I don't understand because there's just another update yesterday with the patch 5, which has gone crazy. I don't understand it. It's been very difficult. Everything's been haywire. I think 2K is just hardcore broke right now. Okay, like it's a pain. Okay, it's horrible. Um, but as you can see, this is my starting lineup right here. Okay, um, these are my bench players. Now, this is my actual lineup that I use all the time. And you see it boosts. You see the difference here. It's a 78, 88. But you see, like when I go to my this, you got all high perimeter centric players right here in the starting lineup. My bench players. Okay. Now Tyson Chandler, yes, he's only a 66, but he is a fantastic player, which is why I still have him on my bench. Um, yes, there's better centers out there, but for where I'm at right now, this is who I'm sticking with. I still plan on getting a better player, as well as Tristan Thompson eventually, even Serge Ibaka. I did have in my other lineup right here. I actually at one point had Serge Ibaka in here, and with the dynamic duo with Jonas Valanciunas, which put him at an emerald. I took it out for the last weekly challenge, and then when I found this card, his system proficiency is like almost 10 better. So this is why I picked him up. and I'll show you right here. That one was 87, and this one's a 75. So that's why I picked him up and put him in my on the bench right here. Um, so you want to look for that if you have a defensive coach. Let's say you have um, Popovich. Okay, you don't even need that diamond card. Okay, you can use a silver or bronze. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yes, it helps. I think what the color of your card, what matters is how many strategy cards you can have and use. With Dwayne Casey, I can only use 3. I think I'm actually out at the moment. I don't really use them a lot, only when I'm doing like domination or weekly challenges. But I only use them like when I'm in the close game. I don't use them if I'm down by like 10 points, because I'll just replay the game. I don't want to waste my strategy cards. Some people don't understand how the strategy cards work. Basically, what you do is when you're in a timeout, you you hit square to be the coach, and you hit triangle, and then you can actually choose what areas to boost. Most of the time, I don't boost my offense because that's really on me. I make those decisions on offense, but I usually put like 1 on offense and I put 2 on defense. So that's really your aspect on where you want to put it. If let's say a team is out rebounding you, put it on the rebounding. If they're just outplaying you, but you're hardcore rebounding them, put it on just the offensive part. It's your call. Um, like I said, assistant proficiency, the way I understand it, is it actually will help you play better. And so, um, if I were to play with this team, it's 10 less, so it's going to make it harder, okay? My team ain't going to play as good. But right here, they play pretty good. Now, as you see with the salary cap, with these good players right here, okay? I didn't go off and buy expensive players and have like sapphires in my lineup. I got the good players that had good stats and that matched my perm eccentric. Okay, as you can see, I even have the moments card Amon Shumpert. Okay, but his perm eccentric is a 77. Okay, now when I go right here with Bradley Beal, his is a 69. That used to be my shooting guard. Okay, and then I found Daquan Cook. I think that's how you say his name. And his is an 85. So I got this guy. I replaced Bradley Beal, and then that's when I found this guy, and I was able to replace him in my lineup. Okay, so this was able to boost my team to an 88. I already have a card that's going to replace this guy. I don't want to say who it is, but this guy is going to be replaced soon, and it's probably going to boost my team to over a 90, just because Perimeter Centric's almost like 21 better on this card I'm trying to get. And his salary is the exact same as Serge Ibaka. So it's actually going to help a lot. Now, when you go to your goals, okay, a lot of people have had issues with this. You gotta complete any game with 85 or above system proficiency. This is why I was actually trying to get that in the first place. Um, Now this is kind of confusing. I watched a YouTube video where someone was saying that people were having issues with it, and they said you have to do an 86 to get it because the 85 wasn't working. Well, I made a lineup one day and I hit 85. But to do that, I had to use one of my free agent cards. Now, I've used my Bradley Beal agent card that I got when I first got it. That's the card I was given. I've actually used that card twice now, but I've not used all my free agent cards. All my free agent cards I still have because I didn't know maybe if I might get a reward for it later. So I've kept all my free agent cards, and I'm hoping to collect more as I go. So I went ahead and took that free agent Bradley Beal and replace it with the other one. So you know what? I'll just work on that later. I'll build up more MT, get me a better player later on. It took my system proficiency down to 84 because of that. I played a game, and after that game, I was rewarded on that goal for the doing the system proficiency at 85 or above. And I didn't even play the game with 85 or above, but I had it set at 84. Uh, when I played it, but it was 85 before I played the game. So I don't know how all that works. I don't know if you just have to set it at that point. But like I said, um, hopefully this helps. If you're a pace and space type guy, triangle. I go through and look at my players all the time. Okay, this guy Sam Perkins, he can't shoot from the three. The perimeter centric, it's all about basically having four guys that can shoot threes, and you have one guy down low. You want someone setting the pick and roll, and you want to have a good center. It can be down at the basket, hitting rebounds, scoring down low. But you're basically shooting around the outside perimeter, okay? Um, but you see this guy right here, he's 96 a 7 seconds, okay? Kyrie Irving, 85 bounce, 91 perimeter centric, 97 seconds, 76 post centric, 79 pace and space. Okay, go through and look at all that. When I go to the auction house, okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm just gonna search it like this. This is where I look at. I don't look at these because I don't really need to look at these. Yeah, I look at the price and sometimes I'll search it with the price only, okay? But I look at the perimeter centric. I look if it's gonna match my team. Like this 86 power forward, that would boost my team right there. It makes your team play better. A lot of people use this guy to shoot threes. Yes, he can shoot threes. He's good. But the thing is, his perimeter centric is a 46. So if I were to put him on my team right now and replace him with one of my small forwards, if let's say I replace him with Paul George, that's going to take my team down a lot. Okay? So always look at that, like DeMarcus Cousins. Okay, this is one card I really would like. I would like to like earn him instead of just sitting there have to keep bidding on him because he's so high. 90. Another card I really would like to get right now, because he's amazing. I love this card. I think this is where he's at. Yes, this card right here. And there's none in there. But his perimeter centric is a 99. The Michael Finley card. In the League Leaders pack. And I tell you, this card will be worth it if you have it. Of course, that's for that lineup. And if you go into the auction house, okay, and you want to look at a different coach, okay, here's another Frank Vogel. Okay, he's another perimeter-centric coach. I actually got this coach at one point, Steve Van Gundy. I figured out you know what, Sapphire card. I'm good. I'll be set. No, because none of my players really fit post-centric. I was at like a 60 on my system proficiency, and it just wasn't good. Okay, so what you need to do is just sit there and get one that fits you. You get this card is great, but get players that are post centric. Okay, don't get players that are perimeter centric or pace and space because you're not gonna get anywhere with it. You know, I know the 7 seconds and triangle coaches are kind of hard to get right now, and there's a couple guys their stats are pretty high in there. Greg Popovich. This is actually, if you had this amount of MT right now, this is actually pretty cheap for this card because it usually sells around 10,000. This person probably got it in a pack opening, and so that's why it's selling so cheap. It's just fast money. Um, But like I said, my lineup is just not what I want. And you got your positives and negatives, and it actually tells you and shows you like what it does. And I wish the update required wasn't down here at the bottom. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'll do this real quick. Kind of show you a little bit more here. That way I can see. Alright, so we're gonna go back to my team here. Now the update's on there. I heard there's a lot of cool stuff the update did. Unfortunately, when it came to my career, the when you make custom shoes, I did it after the last patch to where it kind of messed everything up. So when I made my custom shoes, I wasn't able to view them, and so I'm actually now able to view them, but they're clear. You can't actually see the shoe, but since I named them, I knew which shoe was which. Um, but I know that they apparently they finally fixed the foul glitch in Supermax to where you cannot get fouled out after so many fouls. I don't know if they just made it to where you have to get more fouls to get fouled out, or if you have to. I mean, if you actually don't get kicked at all, it's just that player gets fouled out. Hopefully that's what it is, because it's a pain in the ass to sit there and get you lose the game. You know, it could be the last 20 seconds left. You be up by 20 points. You foul a player and boom, you get kicked. The other player wins, and that's a pain because you lose a lot of points for it too. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to these coaches right here. Um, yes, the like okay, you go from gold right here with 3 strategy cards, emerald 4. Okay, but you see the difference here? Emerald, sapphire, still 4. Okay. Um. Okay. You see the difference in all of them. Okay. Even a ruby, still at 4, but a strategy card multiplier 3. I still haven't really understood what that means. I don't know if it means you get to if you have 20, you get to use them multiple times in the game. But I don't understand that because I'm pretty sure it lasts the whole game if you use them. I'm not sure. But like I said, pick the coach that really fits you. You get a starting coach at the beginning that's supposed to fit your lineup. Personally, I don't remember what coach I had at all. I don't even remember what pack I picked. I'm pretty sure the pack I picked was the one I'm with. But some of these coaches go cheap too. I actually one day I went and bought a whole bunch of coaches. I'll even show you here. See, I have a whole bunch of coaches here because I wanted to try them all, just see how they all fit in my lineup. You know, just I tried them all out. Dwayne Casey was the best fit. Okay. Um, See, there's no completion reward. Now I also seen I'm actually gonna try it out right here on the chat. I seen that you get a reward for the uniforms. Someone was actually able to view this, but I'm not. Like, it doesn't show anything for me. So I don't understand why I'm not able to view it, but someone else was able to. So when you do domination, you get the jersey pack. So I don't know if people actually have jerseys in the auction house. Don't. Yeah, they do. So that's another thing you gotta do is do not sell jerseys because you do get rewards for it, and you actually get players. You don't get better jerseys; you get players. And I mean, there's even diamond rewards at the end. Okay, you get like a ruby. I think you get a sapphire first, ruby. I don't remember, But you get all these rewards for these jerseys you collect through domination. It's actually pretty cool. I know there was an issue at first after you finished the regular domination, but anyway, I hope this helped. Um, like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions, comment. I'm always willing to answer. Peace out.